This is my second time. I think that the other time was a by-election when the late Ken died in 2019. And of course, everybody knew that I was the winner, but I was told to leave for the brother of the late Ken so that he could complete his term. And because I have been a member and a part and parcel of the ODM fraternity, I said we leave for him a chance and we wait for our time. Now this time, this is my second time, and you have seen we have won with a big margin, meaning that the Kibra people have been yearning for good leadership, and today they have gotten the good leadership that the Kibra people deserve and desire.
And now that you've been elected, perhaps maybe you can just tell us what are your plans for the Kibra people? What should Kibra people expect from your leadership?
Of course, Kibra people, going by my manifesto and why they have elected me, I think in Kibra we need a lot of empowerment from the boys, from the girls, from the young mothers, from the old. We need a lot of empowerment. In Kibra, we have a lot of talent, wasted talent. I am a talent person. I will ensure that Kibra people who are talented are encouraged and are empowered. Education is a key factor in Kibra. We will ensure that everybody, all the kids in Kibra are educated, 100% transition. We'll organize villages that no kid will drop out of school, either for fees, but we know that maybe the school will be free. If we have our president, the 5th president elected, we have been told and we know that everybody will have free education, but the implementation will squarely depend on the leadership of the constituency. I will ensure that all the kids are in school. We have upgrading of the slums. This project was started by the 5th Raila Amolo Odinga, and we have been talking terms, and we will ensure that we have slum upgrading so that Kibra people can also live in decent houses. We have the infrastructure will liaise with the government so that we have good infrastructure within the constituency. We must have hospitals. We only have one hospital. We must ensure that the hospitals have the drugs that we require. This is a slum and people get sick, and we need to have hospitals where we can have these people. We must upgrade our facilities, sporting facilities within the constituency. We are going to ensure that we have daycare centers for the people, for the young mothers, so that they can have time to go and train skills and their attitude. So we have arranged quite a number of things that we want to do together with the Kibra people, and we believe that given time and opportunity and working closely with the government, we will ensure that we do all these things in Kibra.
And you mentioned something about education right there. What we understand from there was a Supreme Court ruling that was issued last week that dropped the bursary. What's your thought about this particular? Do you feel like that particular ruling will have impact on that?
Of course, we know the judicial system is a different arm of the government. They are democratic to make their ruling, but they will not govern for us this country. If the feeling of the Kenyans are that we have the CDF and the bursary, being in that parliament will ensure that we bring legislation that brings back. If the people of Kenya want it, it will be back.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Unless there's a bit. Thank you.